Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Lakewood Next Daily Devos. Are you like me? Do you have a hard time staying quiet? Believe it or not, my mouth has gotten me in more trouble than anything else in my life. Before, whenever a thought would enter my mind, it wasn't even a few seconds before it came out of my mouth. But as I've aged, as I've matured, I have learned that not all of my thoughts are winners, nor do I need to always share them. I've even had people tell me, sometimes, not all the time, "Wow, Adam, you're being really quiet right now." And to which I say, "You're welcome." They don't realize it, but I have saved them from the weird and random, and I'll be honest, oftentimes inappropriate things that are swirling around in my mind. And now I got to be honest, I am by no means a pro at keeping my mouth shut. Just ask those who are around me long enough and they can tell you that some pretty wild things still come out of my mouth. Nor am I this wise, old, mature saint, but I'm on a journey to learn to control my mouth, and I'll get there one day, hopefully. Well, Jesus found himself in a situation where he would have been justified to say what was on his mind, but instead he chose to stay quiet. So Matthew 27:11 says this, "Now Jesus stood before the governor, and the governor asked him, 'Are you the king of the Jews?' And Jesus said, 'You have said so.' But when he was accused by the chief priests and the elders, he gave no answer. And then Pilate said to him, 'Do you not hear how many things they testify against you?' But he gave him no answer, not even to a single charge, so that the governor was greatly amazed." And so here we find Jesus. He's still on his way to the cross. He's going through this trial process, and Jesus is staying silent when all of the charges are brought up. In my ESV Study Bible commentary, it says this, "Jesus has sufficiently answered Pilate's original question, and there was nothing more to say that would change Pilate's mind." Jesus knew this is how his life was going to end. He knew that he was going to lay down his life for the sins of man. Jesus knew this would restore our relationship with God. And Jesus also knew it was better for him to leave this world so that the Holy Spirit would come and would empower his people to live a righteous life. It says this in Isaiah 53:7, "He was oppressed and was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. Like a lamb that is led to slaughter, and like a sheep that is before its shearers is silent, so he opened not his mouth." Jesus could have pled his case to Pilate, but Jesus knew that Pilate wasn't really the one in charge. God is. And that hasn't changed. God is still in control. And so whenever you feel the urge to open your mouth and control your circumstances around you, just remember, God is in control and you are not. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you again tomorrow.